Jay Harris in Detroit, Michigan. Welcome to Detroit. Good evening. Welcome to Good evening, friends. With two guests on the line. Welcome to the call. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we've hit the bottom of the hour. My name is Fred Holmes. I'm an independent distributor with Siege International. It's my privilege to welcome you to our Wednesday evening product-focused call with Siege International. We call it Straight Talk with Russ Bianchi. We have Russ Bianchi, the formulator of the Zija product, will typically join us on this call, obviously dependent upon his travel schedule. This is an opportunity to share information with you about the Zija products. Many of you are aware we're known as the Moringa Company because we're bringing to market products that are formulated with the foundation of the Moringa oleifera tree. This information this evening is really oriented to those of you that are perhaps brand new with the company, brand new distributors, your first chance to hear some of the medical support team with the company, and also for those of you that are invited guests, perhaps a friend or a family member, maybe a coworker, has been sharing with you about our company and our products. And so a very special welcome to our invited guests as well. Now, what I'm going to do this evening, I'm going to take a couple of moments, and I'm awaiting the arrival of Russ Bianchi. He did indicate he was on an airplane, and we're hoping he'll be able to get out of the airplane in time for our call. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take a moment, kind of bring us all up to speed. The Siege Company, the company we've been marketing our products based on the Moringa oleifera tree for a short 6.5 years now. But the real Zija story started a couple years before that in 2002 with the airing of an hour-long documentary on the Discovery Channel introducing us to a botanical, a tree if you will, by the name of Moringa oleifera. Now, this documentary was sharing how the Moringa oleifera tree was one of the most nutrient-rich botanicals that's been studied by mankind. They noted that a very small quantity of the powdered leaf of this tree was being used to literally reverse childhood starvation as little as 2 weeks. And what was amazing is that not only was this being done so quickly, it was being done much more efficiently and economically than some of the finest of the nutritional supplements and medications known in the Western world. Now, since the original airing of that documentary, we have literally been overwhelmed with third-party validation and documentation of the power of this botanical. Today, there's over 200 worldwide humanitarian organizations that endorse the use of the Moringa oleifera tree for proper nutrition. We've had countless numbers of universities and medical schools studying this product and endorsing it. Governmental agencies, for instance, like the National Institutes of Health. The NIH in 2008 reported in their newsletter that the Moringa oleifera tree had been nominated as their Botanical of the Year. They noted that it was the most nutrient-dense profile of any botanical they've ever studied. And we're talking now over 5,000 botanicals that they've studied. They even went on as far as to say that the Moringa oleifera tree has been used in traditional medicine for hundreds, probably thousands of years to treat or cure over 300 diseases available. Well, fast forward to 2002, we had the good fortune that a videotaped copy of that documentary from the Discovery Channel, a VHS copy of that, was forwarded to a gentleman by the name of Ken Brailsford. Now, if you're not familiar with Ken's name, you're not going to see the significance of that unique event. Ken Brailsford is an icon in both the nutritional and direct marketing industry. Ken and his siblings were the founders of Nature's Sunshine back in the 70s. Many of you will recognize that company name. That company today, almost 40 years in business, has become one of the billion-dollar legacy companies in our industry. Ken went on in the 80s to be the founder of Enrich International, another one of the billion-dollar legacy companies in business today, continues through 30 years now, now under the name of Unicity. Well, we were very fortunate when Ken saw that video. He's probably one of the very few people that had not only the ability to see the value of this botanical, but also the financial resources and, most importantly, the credibility within the industry to bring this product to market. And Ken realized he could do more good for mankind with a single botanical than he'd done with the perhaps hundreds of other products from his previous two companies. And that's what was the launch of VJ International. Now, we launched our company a short 6 years ago with our original product, which was our core product, our Moringa drink, in a great tasting format that could be used on a daily basis to provide the nutrients that the Western world needs. And I think it's kind of common knowledge today that we, in the Western world, we're suffering from a lack of nutrition. The Western diet has notably been used as the explanation for the incredible health challenges that the Western world now has. And in VJ International, the first thing we'll tell you is, we're not doctors. We're not here to try and, prescribe, treat, cure. We're not diagnosing. We're not saying that we have some kind of miracle cure. What we do have is one of the most rarest things on the planet. A single source botanical that provides all of the nutrition that the body needs in balance and the way nature intended it. Today, our core products, our Moringa products, provide over 90 verifiable nutrients. All, 46 antioxidants, 36 anti-inflammatory properties, all of the omegas, 3, 6, 9. Most importantly, in efficacious amounts and in balance, and 100% fully absorbable. All of these. Uncle Russ just entered. Uncle Russ, good to have you there, buddy. I was singing and dancing, hoping you'd get off that airplane. We'll have you join us in just a moment. And thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, what we have is, again, one of the most unique things available, which is the ability to provide in a great tasting format all the nutrition the body needs. Now, what we've done in the last 6 years, we started with our core product. Today we've actually advanced into 3 separate product divisions. We have our liquid nutritionals, which has the foundation of our Moringa drink, of course. Our latest addition, our Super Mix, which is actually providing more than double the Moringa of our original product. We have our healthy sports energy drink, if you will, the healthy alternative to the power drinks that are out there on the market. We expanded into a second product division, our personal care line. Now, extremely exciting. We have a line of salon-quality skincare products infused with the nutrient value of the Ringola tree. Some of our skincare products have technology in them that's not even going to be available in the open market for several years. In my humble opinion, the skincare line is actually the sleeping giant of Zija. Well, it's a small component of what we do today. It literally has the ability to become a $1 billion a year component to Zija's business. We know that from companies like Mary Kay and Arbonne and Jafra. But a short 30 months ago, we introduced our third product division, our weight management system. Now, our weight management system has been responsible for helping people shed unwanted weight, literally 10, 20, 30 pounds without dieting, without exercise, without drugs, without surgery. We've had people to date have lost over 100 and in some cases over 200 pounds. And to say that that can be a life-changing opportunity for people, well, certainly that's got to be an incredible understatement. And that is what has been responsible for some of the explosive growth we've seen over the last 2 years and change, to the point where just today we were recognized as the 509th fastest growing privately held company by the Inc. magazine in their top 5,000 fastest growing companies. And yet we have literally just scratched the surface. And so that's that little conversation is designed to kind of help those of you that are guests get a little focus on what it is that we as Zija as a company are doing. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to introduce Russ Bianchi. Russ Bianchi is the gentleman that Ken Brailsford went to bring this product to market, to take the Moringa oleifera and put it into a format that could be acceptable to the Western world taste and be able to still retain, the live benefits of the original tree in the nutrition we drink on a daily basis. And so, Russ, great to have you with us. I was hoping that you'd be able to get off that airplane. We have a lot of people on the line this evening that are brand new. This is really their first opportunity to hear from you. Maybe we can start this evening's conversation out with, maybe give us a little bit of background on you. Where have you come from? Why was it that Ken wanted you to be the man to bring this product to market with him?
So thank you, Fred, and good evening to everyone listening in around the world. I just literally got off an airplane, so I apologize for being tardy to the meeting. I don't mean to disrespect your time. My name is Russ Bianchi. I'm the managing director, founder, and CEO of a company called Adept Solutions Incorporated. We're a product development house in Monterey, California. We create, convert, and stabilize. We do pharmaceutical and drug development, food and beverage, skincare and cosmetics, flavor chemistry and stabilization, functional dietary supplementation, chocolate, confectionery. The list goes on. Between my colleagues and I, we've literally touched or created tens of thousands of products you would find on various shelves around the world today. We don't produce or formulate for Antarctica, but we know there's products that we have formulated. That would be about the only place I haven't been to yet. Perhaps you've ever seen an energy bar or consumed one. We have a significant role in that area in Successful Brand, which was a multi-billion-dollar-a-year market shift away from traditional categories like breakfast cereal, fat-laden granola bars, candy bars, and the like. We really didn't want to do this project. We turned Ken down. We basically had never been around a direct referral model, and we were afraid that our reputation would be besmirched with things that were non-efficacious. But we came to this for two reasons. A, the science was overwhelming in terms of what moringa is and can do, and pharma had tried for decades upon decades to use it and failed. So there was an opportunity in real science. And B, we were promised by Ken, if we ever got there, that quality assurance and control, good manufacturing practices, HACCP safety standards, actual production, raw material acquisition, literally from a tree to your doorstep would be maintained. And not only did Ken promise that, he delivered far beyond that. He delivered a state-of-the-art, FDA-inspected plant to the highest pharmaceutical grade standards, and he delivered a line of products under our tutelage that delivers real nutrient value from the most nutrient-dense botanical we know of in science to date globally. There are multiple dozens of varietals and species within moringa. The problem out there is the only efficacious one of all the constituent parts of the plant is from Zija at the lowest possible price, which is free through referral. So if you're told by someone that you're getting moringa from them in any form, you're getting moringa, but you're not getting the correct moringa, and you're most certainly not getting all the constituent parts of the plant. So if you truly want results, which is what Zija delivers guaranteed at no risk, then Zija's the place for you. Now, why is any of this important? Well, it starts back in the 1960s. The food chain started to get dumbed down. Things got more and more processed, more and more industrialized, and the nutrient values also went away with them. Today in North America, as an example, we're consuming more than double the calories than we did some 3 or 4 decades ago, and receiving, depending on the category, up to 85% less absorbable nutrients and more than double those calories. There's another problem. They put bad-for-you things back in where they took the nutrients out for profit, and they put horrifically bad things like high fructose corn syrup, linked with all kinds of harmful things in to fill it up after air, water, and salt. So the bottom line here is in every disaster there is opportunity. The opportunity here is to get real nutrition back into your family, your friends, and your colleagues' body in a simple referral model. I don't know about you, Fred. I like a good movie. I like a good restaurant. If I refer somebody from those, I'm not going to get a free movie or a free meal. In this model, by referring folks, you get a residual for having referred folks. It's a unique and hybrid model, basically above pharmaceutical grade quality under dietary supplement law in direct, simple, I didn't say easy, I said simple referral model. We're not your doctor. We don't diagnose, treat, prevent, cure, mitigate, or prescribe, but we are delivering huge amounts of naturally occurring vitamins and minerals, omega-3, 6, and 9, 3 dozen anti-inflammatories, dozens upon dozens of antioxidants and anti-carcinogens and kinase inhibitors, all the amino acids that are the building blocks of life, 9 essential your body requires that are not available or absorbable from other nutrient sources in combination that have been dumbed down. And we're doing that in a model that actually is palatable and delicious. And it's not available from anyone, anywhere, in any combination, at any other price, good, bad, or indifferent, except from Zija.
Well, Russ, one of the things that we've seen in the field, when we're talking with people about good nutrition, I think most people recognize that they got to do something today to augment the nutrition that they're not getting from their diet. But we commonly hear, people saying, well, I'm taking, this vitamin or that company's nutrients or what have you. And the fact of the matter is the people that are using Zija, for a wide variety of reasons, they're getting real results. I mean, in very short periods of time. Maybe you can address, what's the difference between the nutrition people get with Zija and the other quote-unquote nutritional drinks or vitamins or supplements that are available in the open market?
Great question, Fred. I would answer it in 2 words: true availability or absorption. I was taught at the age of 12 by a brilliant scientist kid. You're probably going to go into science. Never confuse activity with results. We can do many things. We can try many things. But the bottom line is, do we get the results? So we have to ask a reasonable question. Do diets work? The answer is, yeah, you'll lose some weight, but you'll gain it all back because the nutrients aren't in the food, so you overeat again. And the proof of that is we go into a place, Fred, where maybe 1 out of 60 or 70 people might have a weight challenge in the mid-1960s to a place where 7 out of 10 have a serious or morbid weight challenge today. We've gone to a place where maybe 1 out of 60 people might have had a blood glucose issue problem, and today it's 1 out of 3. So results don't lie. And at Zija, we deliver guaranteed results because it's fully bioavailable, fully absorbable, and you will get the results that are guaranteed. 100% money back, no risk guaranteed. Up to 90% for 1 full year. Fred, I don't know about you, I can't name another product, brand, or service on the planet that will give that assurance as to the efficaciousness and its absorbability. So the magic berries, the bushes, the fruits, the leaves, the herbs, the tinctures, the talking burning bushes, I don't care. What are the measurable results? Basically, in empirical science, that's what I do. I measure things, and what I can measure here is there are real results that are not being garnered anywhere else.
We've found now, myself personally with the company for about 5.5 years, truly over the top repeat customer base. People continuing to use the product month after month, year after year, and that's a testament itself to people getting the results that justify continuing to use the product. Now, you may have been on the airplane, Russ. You may not be aware that we were just noted in the top, the Inc. 500 top 5,000 fastest growing companies. We're number 509. We've experienced almost...
Actually, I've heard 103 today, so somebody has the wrong number.
Oh, very good. Well, we've had something close to 1,000% increase in sales between 2009 and 2012, which is exactly the time frame that we introduced your weight management systems, and that's really been the driving force of the company today. Can you take a couple minutes, maybe share with the folks the components of our weight management system and why it works, and weight loss programs just don't seem to be doing the trick?
Sure, diets, as I said, don't work, and I can prove it. Kumbaya weigh-in sessions, phony new and improved point scales, alleged scientific scales that aren't based in science at all, that you'll see on TV commercials, celebrities on TV that were at a fast farm with someone whipping them from behind on a treadmill 7 days a week, and then getting on TV and telling you some meals coming to your house where literally the cardboard box tastes better than the food is somehow going to make you lose all this weight. People signing up for gyms at low prices and then never showing up. These things haven't worked for 4.5 decades, Fred. The way to do it is deliver to the body what the body needs. It's the body that self-corrects. So we're delivering nutrients that haven't been in food or beverage for 4.5 decades and doing it low or no cost. Then we give you a morning or afternoon capsule depending on your needs, and that allows you to be satiated, which is a fancy Uncle Russ word for you're not hungry, and instead you burn body fat. And guess what? You lose weight. That's the only part of it, though. Because if you lose weight, we also release toxins stored in your body fat, will overwhelm your liver, and then you'll stop losing the weight. Even if you're exercising real hard or otherwise, or starving yourself, which you shouldn't do anyway. The bottom line is a 10 breaths from Master Herbalist-based tea that then Moringa was put into allows for the completion of a hat trick. 3 different things: real nutrition, real fat burning, and real detoxification. So your liver's not overwhelmed. It's the combination of those 3 things that will allow anyone to answer in the affirmative that they can A, lose weight, lose it consistently, and lose it permanently with Zija at little or no cost, which is not possible from any other source on the planet. Might you happen to know someone who would like to lose some weight permanently at little or no cost? 7 out of 10 of us do, and the other 3 know the other 7. That's a 10 out of 10 yes to that question, and that's why with real, proven, guaranteed, no-risk results, Zija International is the cat's meow growing at these incredible rates. I just got out of a meeting, Fred, that was overflow. They were expecting maybe 50, 60 people, and 350 showed up. So the word is finally getting out that there is a real opportunity to get yourself well and to get your financial situation well also.
Well, Russ, I want to ask you about that because the buzz is out. We're introducing some new product formulations to the marketplace right now, and I'll be talking for a little bit when we get to conclude the call about this upcoming multi-city tour that we're doing. People have been asking, and I keep telling them, come to the call on Wednesday night. Can you share with us a little bit about the enhancements that you're introducing along with Joshua Plant throughout North America right now? Everybody wants to know what is so special about our new enhanced products.
We are the Moringa Company. We don't stand on any laurels, and no one's ever going to catch us. The bottom line is, in real science with Dr. Joshua Plant, myself, we're delivering increased, improved metabolics. And what does that mean? More Moringa, but more Moringa targeted correctly to benefit people. Brand new Smart Mix. We're using chicory in it. We'll talk about it in detail at all the Race to the Summit meetings that are going on. There's going to be something like 60 of them total before the end of September. You can look it up at ZijaEvents.com. It'll either be Ryan Palmer and Joshua Plant, Russ Bianchi, or Jerem Dastrup, and will be out explaining in detail how the new Smart Mix is going to benefit you both in results and in the pocketbook. Also, we improved the XM Plus, real kinesiological sports energy with a better financial benefit to it. You know, literally, Fred, world records, championships, gold, silver, and bronze medals have all been won on these sports drinks. As I told the listeners tonight, I've done a lot of the energy bars out there. Well, I'm very proud about the XM Plus and the XM3 and our sports division also, because we're getting real results that are not being achieved by those so-called energy and power drinks that are on the market, full of anhydrous synthetic chemical, caffeine, taurine, and guarana, which are proven to be cancer-causing and birth defect-inducing. B6 and 12 vitamins rendered from the intestines of pigs in slaughterhouses before the rest is macerated for cheap canned pet food or converted into blood thinners. Carcinogenic sweeteners, acidulants, preservatives, colorants. Those things don't work. Those things should probably even be on the market, to be quite honest with you. But at Zija, we deliver honest, safe, good, wholesome, result-oriented absorption, all thanks to the most nutrient-dense tree on Earth, from the correct form, only from Zija in Moringa.
One last question before we close up here, and again, it's the kind of thing for somebody like myself as an independent distributor. We commonly get these questions in the field. We have people that, you know, are young and old. We have people with varying levels of health and wellness or lack thereof. People that have conditions and they're on medications, prescribed medications. Who is appropriate to use our nutritional product? Who can use them, who can't?
If you're breathing in this space-time continuum, Fred, you can take Zija Smart Mix and Super Mix, no problem. If you're in your mother's womb, she can be taking it or nursing you. If you're 105, you can be taking it. There is no intra-contradiction with any prescription drug, any over-the-counter drug, any illegal recreational drug. Do you breathe air? Do you drink water? Do you eat food? This is nutrition, plain and simple, Fred.
Well, Russ, as always, you managed in just a few minutes to provide a tremendous amount of information. I think one of the questions, and this will lead up to one of my announcements here in a moment, you've had the opportunity to see us grow from a fledgling company. Over the last, I believe, 18 months or so, we've expanded dramatically in terms of our manufacturing facilities. You oversaw that. What can you tell us about the potential for Zija International in terms of a growth company? You know, can we take our products international? What kind of future growth can we see with the products that we have today and those that are going to be brought to the marketplace in the future?
Well, under the tutelage of Ken Brailsford, Rod Larson, Mike Hirschberger, and so many corporate, I just didn't keep up with the map anymore. I thought it was 32 countries we're in. I think it's 36 now. So it is a geometric progression growth basis right now. We have the capability to do billions in business right now, but we're still only a fraction of that. But we always build with the end in mind, both in metabolic results and in terms of global domination. We are the Moringa Company. No one's going to catch us. We have a huge slate of products still to come in the family of products that Josh and I have started out already, with more announcements to come. Make sure you're at the Summit Convention second weekend of October. That's all I'll say on that. But I've been around multi-billion-dollar brands. I've built them for large multinationals. I got to tell you, there's no more potential. In fact, I can't think of one ingredient with as much potential as Moringa in terms of what it will benefit literally for the 7.14 billion on this planet, both in financial opportunity as well as nutritional wellness.
Well, once again, Russ, I can't tell you how much all of us in the field appreciate the commitment you've made to sharing the Moringa message and being our spokesman. And tonight just being able to climb off an airplane and jump on a call, that speaks to it. So, once again, Uncle Russ, more than you know, we appreciate every single thing you do for us.
Thank you so much, Fred, and to everyone out there, drink life in.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I have two quick announcements. I want you to grab your pen and paper. You've heard Russ talk about this. The company is experienced literally at the threshold of a phenomenal growth spurt we're going to go through over the next couple of years. To meet the needs of our growing customer and distributor base, Zige International is hosting a series of events in multiple cities throughout North America. We're calling it our Race to the Summit Tour. We still have almost 50 different cities we're going to be in over the next few weeks. Go to www.zijaevents.com, Z-I-J-A events.com, and you will see a listing of the 4 dozen cities we still haven't even been in yet, and this will be the opportunity for you to meet either Russ Bianchi or our Director of Research Sciences, Dr. Joshua Plant, one of our corporate officers, and also an opportunity to get a free sample of the latest edition of our product. So we encourage you to join us at one of those events. Now, secondly, I'm going to put 2 things forward to you. Many of you were invited as a guest this evening, and I encourage you, if you haven't had a chance yet to try the products for yourself, get with the person who invited you to be on this call and have that opportunity. That has been what's made the Zige opportunity so fruitful for so many people, is we've got literally a 30-day unconditional trial offer. Use the product for 30 days for yourself and see if it works for you. And you can do so without risk. There's an unconditional money-back guarantee, so take advantage of that. Now, we also know a number of you are invited this evening to learn more about the income opportunity available with Zige International. Tomorrow evening, we're going to host a very special executive overview of the Zige International income opportunity. Our host tomorrow evening will be a gentleman that has literally created a 7-figure income from home, sharing these products and sharing this opportunity. Tremendous opportunity to learn more about the opportunities that are available to you. And so we encourage you to join us again at the same time on this same conference bridge. With that, I'm going to go ahead and open up the lines, close out the call. One last shout out to Russ. Uncle Russ, thank you again so much for all of us in the field, for all you do for us. The lines are open, folks. We look forward to seeing you tomorrow evening, 9:30 Eastern, 6:30 Pacific time. Thank you for joining us.
Latricia Sanders, Chicago, Illinois. Thank you. Virginia. Thanks, Dr. Ohio. Thank you very much. Chicago, Illinois. Thank you. Thank you.